Hello everybody, it's me, the Real Local Maniac. I'm back again with another game review. Now as you can see, today I'll be playing Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Now the version I originally used to play all the time non-stop was the first Link's Awakening, and the DX version is the Game Boy Color version, which added a few little bits and bobs as well as the colour. It added a new dungeon and a few other little bits here and there. Now this is the nice little intro. Now this was the first Zelda game that I really got into, Link's Awakening. I had played like a few other Zelda games before, like Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 on the NES, but I was never a big fan of them, to be honest with you. I know there'll be uproar, but it wasn't until this game on the Game Boy, well, the regular version, you know, Link's Awakening, that I basically really got obsessed with Zelda, and I'm a huge Zelda fan now. So there we go, this is select screen there. I'm going to go for a new name there. I'm going to select the name Loco. That's what I normally call my little characters whenever I play a game, Loco. There we go. And there's Link there. Now basically what it is, you know, he's been washed ashore after a shipwreck, and he's been found by that girl there. I think her name's Marin, and her dad. Her dad's the one with the red nose. It's a bit of a pisshead, really. Now honestly, if you've never played a Zelda game because you don't like RPGs, honestly, do yourself a favour. You've got to actually play this game. It's absolutely fantastic. The game is so easy to get into. I'm not really a big fan of RPGs like Final Fantasy because it's turn-based. You've got to sort of like hit point this, hit point that. But the Zelda games are so easy, it draws you in basically, because you know you're in control of your character. You're in control of Link, you know. Now this is where I get my first item here. I get it from Tarin, and he basically gives me my shield that, you know, I got washed ashore with. And it's basically easy. You've got two buttons. One button will be for the sword at some point. The other button will be for the shield. You've got another button where you can select your items. It's really that simple to get into. But what I love about this game is a simple thing about progression. Not only does the story sort of like draw you in, but every time you sort of do a whole new level, you end up getting an item, and that item will help you progress through other levels, and it also helps you unlock, you know, places that you couldn't unlock before. Now, the reason why I like this particular game is there's loads of different characters from other Nintendo games, like that one there. That was a Balware. I'm sure he appears on another Nintendo game. Now that's a little library there, tells you a few little things later on, how you actually control your character, but I'll give it a miss. I mean, graphically this is beautiful. This came after the Zelda A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo, and it just looks really impressive. It's one of the most impressive looking games still to this day, 'cause, I mean, I love this style of graphics on this particular game. Oh crap. Now, I've got 3 hearts there, and a little bit later you'll be able to get a few more things. Oh crap, my update thing. I'm not going to sort of delete this or edit it. Now that little owl there, he's like your little guardian basically for this game. He'll tell you, you know, every so often where you've got to go, because yeah, it's a pretty big land. I mean, you can't completely explore just yet. You've got to follow a set path to begin off with, you know, otherwise you'll get lost pretty much. But I mean, yeah, so you've got to go to the forest first of all. Now you've got your sword, and once you've done that, you've got to go to your first dungeon. And the dungeons are basically, it's about exploring, finding hidden things here, hidden rooms, and then you fight a big boss, and then after you fight the boss, you get like an item. And I'll tell you what, guys, I absolutely love this Zelda game, and after playing Link's Awakening, I ended up getting A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo, which was even better, to be honest with you. It was still one of the best Zelda games ever. And then from there, I fell in love with Ocarina of Time, and again, you know, I ended up playing Majora's Mask, which to me is probably the best Zelda game ever. You know, a lot of people think Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past is, but for me, it has to be Majora's Mask. Now, honestly, don't be put off by the whole cuteness factor of this game. You know, like, or having to read too much, because honestly the story is so involving and it flies by. It doesn't drag in. You know, the game is very action packed as well. Alright, we've got to beware of the sea urchins. Now I'm not going to go too far into this game. I'm only going to go as far as the first forest, and I'm hoping by doing this, guys, it will draw you in if you haven't played this game before, and it'll make you think, you know what, why haven't I given Zelda a go? Because I know there's loads of people to this day that still haven't played Zelda, just because it's like an RPG. But honestly, it's not one of those boring RPGs. It's a fantastic RPG where you're in complete total control of your character, and you know, it is loads of fun. Honestly, it's got so much replay factor on it. There's always something new that you have to try and find. Now I love that music. That music is absolutely fantastic. It's amazing. Now guys, I have made a video for about 2 and a bit weeks, and basically I just haven't been bothered. Basically I've just been sort of like spending time with my wife, been spending time with my kids, been spending time at work, you know, and I just had other things to do. So I will be doing a few more videos. I have got a few 8-bit wars plans, so yeah, it should be fun. I love the whole look of this game. It's absolutely beautiful when you consider how old this game is. Another reason why I'm doing this game, guys, is you'll probably see me upload another video up at some point, and probably not here on the site, but probably just on YouTube, because I'm doing like another unboxing video. But basically, you guys will probably know anyway by the time I do the video, but I've ordered a Game Boy, and it's like a classic Game Boy, and I've also ordered Link's Awakening, because it really is one of my favourite games ever. So yeah, that's what I've ordered, guys. Anyway, here we go. The little owl telling me again what I've got to do. I've got to try and find the first dungeon and so on. But throughout the game you meet loads of different characters, and you've got to do lots of little sub-missions for them, like collecting things. And it really is great. And what I love about this game as well, it's got a whole puzzle aspect. You've really got to think sometimes. Sometimes you've got to be in a room, you've got to move things around, and you think you're trapped, and if you move a certain item or hit a certain item in a certain way, then you know, open up a secret area. But this is a fantastic game, guys, honestly. I apologise if I sound a little bit tired, but I've had to get up a little bit early because I'm spending the day with my wife today, and we're going to end up going out and about. So, yeah, it's a bit early in the morning. Yeah, guys, you know, again, do yourself a favour. You haven't played this, give it a go. And if you have played this, you know, guys, do yourself a favour, play it again, because this game has so much replayability factor. I mean, once my Game Boy arrives that I got from eBay, I'm going to be playing this game non-stop, because that's how good it is, honestly. I'm going to have to buy loads of sort of those batteries again. Anyway, guys, I'm the Real Local Maniac. I shall see you next time with loads more videos. Goodbye.